Buffalo police are investigating after a dog was shot and killed in South Buffalo.
Rob Petrie was in the area today where he was able to get video of what happened and speak to the dog's owner. We do want to warn you, some of the footage you are about to see is a little tough to watch.
It was right here on this very street Wednesday when a German Shepherd in a tragic scene unfolding, shot to death by an off-duty Buffalo police officer.
He did not have to pull out his gun and shoot him. Why did he have his gun on him in the first place?
For Kelly Foy, the most eventful thing about Wednesday afternoon was how nice the weather was. That is, until she decided to take full advantage of the warmer temperatures and take her dogs out for a walk. Their afternoon stroll started out as normal as any other day until they got to the corner of Abbott and Lakewood. That's where her two German Shepherds spotted another dog across the street.
I lost control, like right around here. My dogs went up here, went after the dog, and then I ran, as you can see in the footage.
That footage provided to News 4 by a nearby business. It shows Kelly approaching the corner with her two German Shepherds who break free of her hold on their leashes and charge at the other dog. Buffalo police confirming that one of the owners of the three dogs involved is an off-duty police officer who they've yet to identify. In the surveillance footage, you can see the two German Shepherds attacking the other dog. The off-duty officer and his dog back away further down the street as the attack continues. And that's when Kelly tells us that off-duty officer pulled out a gun and shot and killed her 9-year-old German Shepherd.
I ran over to get the dog's leash, and I was right on top of him, and we were as close as me and you are right now, and he shot my dog right in the neck.
Buffalo police were in the area Thursday, canvassing the neighborhood and interviewing residents. Our cameras caught up with one of those neighbors who was bothered by the fact that the dog was shot.
And I don't care if you're an off-duty cop or not, you have to be responsible in those moments. And as a cop, you should be the most responsible. It's very sad right now. Someone lost their dog. Someone lost a family member.
Usually when a dog attacks another dog, like you kick them, you do something. You don't pull out your gosh darn gun and shoot them in the neck.
So was the off-duty officer justified in shooting the dog? That's a question we asked former Buffalo police captain Jeff Ronaldo.
He does retreat, so he kind of meets a number of those situations. His exercise of using his firearm to attempt to save his dog and potentially himself would, in theory, given a set of circumstances, be justified.
Is this still going to be a route that you...
Oh, no, not with... I don't even think I'm going to take my dog for any more walks. I'm done. I'm not taking my dogs for a walk anymore.
Yeah, Buffalo police telling us that they are investigating the incident to make sure that all departmental policies were followed. Now, we'll, of course, continue to bring you the latest in this developing story as soon as we know more. Here in Buffalo, Rob Petrie, News 4.